nachos.
What can you do to change your life forever in the best way? As a dentist, I firmly believe that is to start the process of learning to place and restore some of your own dental implants, learning how to extract teeth and do bone grafting, remove the tooth, preserve the bone. Over the next 4 days, I'm going to do 4 free CE on TV shows as Dr. Nacho, sharing with you how to start the process of learning how to plan, place, and restore your own dental implants. I would love for you to join me. You can get a link to do so by just texting PLACE to 215-543-6454. Text PLACE to 215-543-6454, and we'll text you back a free watch and pass. I really hope you join me. It's going to be fun, it's going to be free, and my jokes during the show, they're priceless. Welcome to Dental Nacho's CE on TV. My name is Paul, Dr. Nacho Goodman. I am doing what I love, speaking and sharing with dentists and humans, helping you be a happier dentist, reduce stress, improve patient care. Most of all, just have more fun at your dental office. Tonight, you are going to see a show about how to place dental implants. Why learning to place dental implants early in my career was one of the best decisions I have ever made. Dental implants will help you increase production without working more hours, improve patient care, and create more happiness for you and your team. To join us for our next Fundamentals of Implant Dentistry and Case Acceptance Chips, just text CHIPS, text the word CHIPS to 215-543-6454, and we will send you back a $50 discount code to join our next Fundamentals of Implant Dentistry and Case Acceptance Chips show. What you will learn during this series will be how to plan, place, restore, maintain, and profit from dental implants, how to get started with extractions and bone grafting, a super important part of building your own implant sites. You'll hear from a lab technician share with you how to create good communication with your lab so you can deliver optimal results for your patient. You will also learn codes to use, how to discuss financial agreements, how to help patients say yes to bigger cases. And the best part of this will be a special episode from a prosthodontist who places and restores his own implants from a single tooth to an all-on-4. The best time to invest in yourself, your team, and your patients is now. I've helped so many dentists over the past 15 years learn how to place and restore implants. And they all say the same thing. I wish I had done this sooner. It's fun, it's productive, and it's patient-centered. To learn more about anything we do, you can visit dentalnachos.com. You can also text nachos to 215-543-6454. If you have any questions about how to get CE for this show or on-demand courses, just reach out to ce@dentalnachos.com. And a special offer for watching this show. We have put together over 60 hours of CE in one platform called Dental Nacho Flix. To get free access for 30 days to Dental Nacho Flix, to develop your dental core, your business decisions, patient communication, and clinical care, restorative, sleep apnea, implants, cosmetic dentistry, and more, just text Flix to 215-543-6454, and you will get free access for 30 days to that show. And remember, join us for our next Fundamentals of Implant Dentistry course starting soon. What you will get to do by learning to place and restore your own implants, a checklist, I love checklist, increase case acceptance, improve patient care, increase production, and improve your own dentist and team happiness. To learn how to be part of our next course and get a $50 discount, just text CHIPS to 215-543-6454, and you'll get an invitation to the course and a $50 discount code. The more we care, the more we share, the better dentisting world we can build together. I love running Dental Nachos, being Dr. Nacho. If I can help you in any way, just reach out to me at dentalnachos.com and enjoy the show. Drew, let me show you. Ready? Can I see? Let's spin it. Thank you. Okay, you're my student and I am the instructor. The positive version. Here's how you do it. I'm going to try, then you try.
Good. Now you try. Really good start and try. Stay on that path. You're going to get better at this. Dental school version. Drew, let me see. Drew, let me see Sky. Let me see Sky. Give me Sky. Thank you. Ready. Okay. Dental school Sky swing. Watch me spin Sky. Now you try. You call that spinning? Did you even read any articles on spinning? Terrible emergence profile. You're never gonna get it. Even though I've been spinning for 30 years, and this is literally your first time, I would like to judge you harshly.
Nacho Batman needs our help. Innocent teeth are being destroyed. By full prep bridges.
The evil dentin destroyer.
The evil dentin destroyer.
Poison penguin. Say it loud.
The polar penguins.
Poison penguin.
Poison penguin.
Mr. Freeze your root. Say it loud.
Mr. Freeze your root.
Good one. The Occlusion Riddler.
The Occlusion Riddler. That's enough, Nacho Batman. To learn how you can help stop. Text place to 212-543-6454.
Get a free pass to Implant CE on TV.
Get a free pass to Implant CE on TV.
Say, together we can stop evil bridges from destroying teeth.
Together we can stop evil bridges from destroying teeth.
Awesome job. So Nacho Batman asked the moderator to see if she could help him. So we are going to stop evil bridges from destroying teeth. To get a free watch and pass tonight to our CE on TV show, text PLACE to 215-543-6454. We're going to give you a free CE on TV pass tonight. If you can't watch it live, we'll send you a copy of the recording. Great job, moderator. Who's Nacho Batman? Do you know him? I don't know. We don't know. You have to find out tonight the true identity of Nacho Batman.
So how was your whole experience going through the implant process?
Hey, dentistry friends, this is Paul, Dr. Nacho. We're going to start our why general dentists should consider placing some of their own implants during the pandemic. Really good at any time. I'm excited to be here talking with you. If you're watching in live, you can earn live CE on TV credit for watching in. There's going to be a code at the end of the show. If you're watching on demand, you can shout your questions at the TV. Maybe I'll hear them. That's what I thought when I was a kid, Daphne's age. Just joking. But you can always email or text me questions. You can text me questions at 215-543-6454, or you can email me questions at salsa@dentalnachos.com if you're watching this on demand. If you're watching this on demand, there will be a quiz at the end of the show for you to answer to get CE credit. If you're watching this live, I would love for you to put in the chat at this time, what is your experience with dental implants? Do you place some? Do you restore some? Are you a dental student? Are you thinking about it? Interaction is one of my favorite things. So we're going to get started on why general dentists should consider placing some of their own dental implants. The first thing I want to talk about is AATI, always about the impact. Whether I'm talking with a patient, my team member, a family member, I'm striving to create a
positive impact on their lives. And being a dentist is nacho nuts most of the time. During a pandemic, extra nacho nuts. I was at my office this week. We have a temperature check bouncer. We're wearing PPE on top of our PPE. It's a very confusing and challenging time. So sometimes it's just great to remember why you do this. People do like us. We get to transform their lives in cool ways. And one of the things I encourage you to do is get your HIPAA consent forms, talk to patients, and take more videos. If you shut this off right now and never heard from me again for the remainder of your dentisting life, and you just went out there and used one of your best friends, here's one of my best friends I brought to the show. You ready to meet one of my best friends? Here it is. It's my phone. And take more videos to share your story. The story's the star, not the patient, not the team, not you, the story. So let's start by looking at this story. And one of the take-home nacho tips, take more videos to share your story. It's so important to help more patients, produce more dentistry, make more money, decrease the stress in your life, and most of all, have more fun.
It was incredible. Dr. Goodman was so amazing. He put me at ease. I was completely stressed, but he put me at ease, and he was gentle and thorough and gave me a play-by-play action of what he was doing, which relieved my anxiety. And most importantly, he kept to our timeline, so I would have it completed by the day of my daughter's, well, right before my daughter's wedding, August 3rd, and we got it done July 31st, so I could smile broadly and happily throughout the whole wedding weekend. And I'm so appreciative of his team and what he did. He's so incredible, and his dad would be so proud of him.
So if you're here in Zoom, we have some people watching in from the UK, which is awesome. I have my friends, my key resource sponsors, I know they're watching in, love doing these type of things to connect us. If you're watching in, share in the chat one thing that stood out to you as a person, forget about being a dentist, from that 60-second video. 60-second video, AATI, always about the impact, what stood out to you from what that patient said. And imagine sharing this. This is on our website, sharing this to help other dentists learn, show other patients what's possible. So one of my take-home nacho points to set up the day is AAJM. AAJM. What does AAJM mean? Whether I am Dr. Nacho, helping a dentist learn about a sponsor, whether I am Dr. Paul Goodman, the dentist, helping a patient learn about implants, whether I am Paul, the dad, or the husband, helping someone in my life find out about something new. AAJM is awareness, attention, just find out, momentum. Everything we do in life. First, awareness. This thing exists. Then attention. Why should I put focus on this? Then just find out. How do I find out more about it? And then momentum. How do I move forward? That's how you get patients to move forward with dental care, remembering those things. And dentists often skip the awareness, maybe a little attention, not to just find out, say momentum, you want to do it? Come on, you do it. You need a crown, you need a crown, you need a crown. It's not how we talk to patients. Talk to patients like people and magic will happen. Throughout this show, I will share with you how I talk to patients like people. Here's a start. I don't call teeth hopeless virgins. Does that sound nice? Do you want to be called a hopeless virgin? Probably not. So why are we saying this tooth is hopeless? This tooth is a virgin. We can't do a bridge here. Your tooth is a virgin. What about the ones with the big fillings in the back? You don't want to know about those teeth. Why do we say these things to patients? So 2 take-home points: awareness, attention, just find out, momentum. That this video here can do all of that for a patient. Someone will be aware that implants exist, put attention on it with this patient's story, just find out, and momentum. Talk to patients like people and magic will happen. When you were sitting in your operatory, do not talk to them the way they told you to talk in dental school. They teach you to talk in dental school to patients like weird other dentists. Emergence profile, mesial drift, super eruption. These are not things patients care about. They care about what's the impact. So patient-friendly terms. I'm sitting in Philadelphia, my favorite place, favorite movie, Philadelphia, Denzel Washington. Explain it to me like I'm a 4-year-old. So there's 2 take-home points there: awareness, attention, just find out, momentum, and talk to patients like people, and magic will happen. There's no PowerPoint. I've given lectures 15 years. This is not a PowerPoint lecture. I'm going to talk about video. We're going to write things down, write things down, and I'm going to bring it to life with my words. That's how I do a case presentation, okay? Video, write things down, draw things, bring it to life with your words.
The whole wedding weekend, and I'm so appreciative of his team and what he did. He's so incredible, and his dad would be so proud of him.
Happier. Okay, dentistry friends, it's Paul Dr. Nacho, and we have some Paul Dr. Nacho. So more stories about why general dentists should place some of their own implants, because it starts with that single implant. That starts your journey. I've helped general dentists place implants for the past 15 years. I was so lucky to do a multi-year GPR from 2002 to 2005, where I got to place 150 implants, restore these implants, and learn what I wanted to do, what I didn't want to do. I left my GPR, my amazing GPR, went to my dad's practice and brought implant dentistry to it. Early in my career, I was placing some implants and referring some. Placing some makes you more implant aware. One of the parts of this course, which go over the objectives along the way, work synergistically with your specialist. Find someone who supports you. If you say you're a periodontist or oral surgeon, I'm going to place some of my own straightforward implants. I like to refer some harder ones to you. They should say, great, here's my take-home point. Do some, refer some. Where else do we do this? If you're a dentist watching, I want you to raise your hand. Raise your hand if you do this. Do you do every root canal in your practice? If it is through a crown on a number 15 on a person who doesn't understand the meaning of open. So some of us here are dentists, some hygienists, and you say to a patient, open, this is what they do. Open, this much, this much. Do you understand how words work, patients? So you say, no, you're going to visit the endodontist. How about a pediatric dental patient? I know the ones you like to see in the middle of your day when you're checking two hygienists. A child who's 4 who needs 14 cavities grabbing onto their mother's leg. Do you say, get in the chair and let's have at it? No, pediatric dentist. So we refer some endo and do some endo. Implants can go right next to it. Find out on this journey. Of the 50 courses I've taught doing this, some dentists go and they placed hundreds. They go skill levels beyond me. Some place some each month. Some don't place any, but are so glad they started this journey. And before the journey of implant dentistry can start, one of the things you can do right now during this pandemic is learn extraction, bone grafting, remove a tooth, preserve the area with bone. We have a course coming up. If you text CHIPS to 215-543, text CHIPS to 215-543-6454, text CHIPS to 215-543-6454. My team will put that in the chat for you. We have fundamentals of implant dentistry where we're going to have a whole episode on extracting teeth as a GP and preserving the area with bone. A great way to build your own implant sites, a great way to become more employable. So this is about this circle of implant life. Removing a tooth, preserving the area with bone, placing one single back tooth implant, restoring it, awesome. But this starts an amazing journey to doing more cases. So let's take a look at this story. The story's the star. Let's take a look at the impact on this person's life. And let's take a look at this 71-second video. Remember, mechanism of connection, mode of communication. How do we communicate? Text, video, words, writing things down, email, video is so powerful. This is a 71-second video. So raise your hand if you're here, okay? If you would like to be a happier dentist. Does anyone out there want to be a happier dentist? A couple of people raise their hand. Raise your hand if you would like to make more money without working more hours. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you'd like to help more patients. So whatever you raise your hand for, I would like to be happier with my team. I would like to make more money and not work more hours, because dentisting hours, they're dog ear hours, okay? Full contact arts and crafts hour, they are not other hours. 30 hours chairside with people that don't want to be there doing full contact arts and crafts, that cannot be translated into 30 other hours. So we have be happier, make more money without working more hours, help more patients. Implants are the answer. Let's look at this 71-second video, which I've taken. I can use this 71-second video to help so many patients make more money, be happier with just this one video. So practice taking these videos, get the proper HIPAA consent forms. I'm very afraid of HIPAA. I don't even say HIPAA, not worth it. I won't even visit them at the zoo, too close to HIPAA for me. But get those consent forms and make these. And what I would like to ask you guys, and we'll talk about it in the chat, or if you're at home like Sesame Street, just say it out loud, no problem. It won't seem weird. Share in the chat what's one thing that stood out to you about this video. And there's some great patient communication words in here. So I don't say fail, I say replace. Don't say fail, say replace and ready to retire. Don't make people feel bad about stuff that goes well. We are really good at that. Teeth have lasted 50 years, can't believe they failed. Imagine a car you used every day that lasted 50 years. We would call that greatest thing ever. But for some reason, because of negative dental school, we make people feel bad about stuff that good. So watch this. My name is Paul Goodman, Dr. Nacho. Stop making other people feel bad about stuff that's good. Stop saying virgin, stop saying hopeless, stop saying fail. Let's watch this video together and write in the chat something that stands out to you. Nacho, and we have some interesting patient bibs. Oh, look at this. Maybe you guys want some of these bibs like this. So when you finish a big case, this is one of our best patients, Bob, even though he is, what's your favorite football team?
Patriots.
The Patriots. It's rough having him as a patient, but he is a great guy. So he here had a case where he has put a lot of time and effort into his teeth, but it was time for these teeth to retire. So we decided different plans, talked with him on many of our treatment plans and options, and we went with an implant overdenture. And today we have a U-shaped implant overdenture. We're going to take a look at this here. So Bob, bite down and smile for us. Awesome, look awesome. Now pop them out for us to show us how they work. Good, so they snap into position there. There are the snaps inside of here. I'll just take a look there. They're the snaps there. And our mentee, our baby age dentist, Dr. An, did an awesome job. You have a fun time doing this, Dr.
Awesome.
An?
Yeah.
Bob, how do you like your new teeth?
I like them. I love them.
All right, nice. Pop those back in. And most important question when someone gets this is, what is the first thing that you want to eat, looking forward to eating?
Pistachios.
Pistachios. Okay, go easy. There could be like little rocks, pistachios. So go easy. I have a pizza or nachos.
That's my dream.
So look at this. Look at this picture. Maybe my team can take it. Look at this. There's a dentist in the operatory, okay, baby age dentist associate, and a patient. And they're both smiling and laughing. It is okay to have fun when you're dentisting. Honestly, a lot of things we do, not fun. I want to ask you, I think I know the answer to this question, whether you're watching this as a dental student, whether you're watching this as a dentist who's been in practice for 43 years, that's as long as I've been alive. So I've been in practice for 43 years. That makes me feel young. Let me know, so just so I can help my ego. So, how many times have people thanked you for doing a class 2 composite number 14? I'll wait. Never times, none times. That's my record too. But these are the things people do thank you for. So this story is the star. We said, don't say fail, say replace. Talk to patients like people and magic will happen. Cases like this are incredibly productive. Restoring that implant overdenture, watch, golden nacho tip. Restoring that implant overdenture for a patient like that is the most profitable thing a general dentist can do. It is the most amount of money you can make per hour and help the patient and help your team. So how does that start? You start by placing that one implant. You start by learning about how to place implants. You start becoming more implant aware so your body language is confident. So now let's fast forward to this week. When I told the story, this 5 years from now, it won't be this week, but this is this week in my life at this time. To orient people for 10 years from now, the pandemic's going on right now. It's quite challenging time on here on Earth. So this week I had a patient who we removed all of their teeth, preserved the bone, made a short-term denture. Dentures without implants are for smiling, not chewing. Golden nacho tip. Dentures without implants are for smiling, not chewing. Mrs. Smith, heads up, if you get a denture and it doesn't have any implants, you can smile at your grandson's baseball game. But then when the whole family goes out to a restaurant and gets chicken parmesan sandwiches, you cannot eat that chicken parm. You don't want to not eat that chicken parm, do you, Mrs. Smith? Because dentures without implants are for smiling, not chewing. So I had a patient who we removed all their teeth, preserved the bone, made short-term dentures, got him healthy. Phase 1, step 1. Rebuilding, phase 2, step 2. Rebuilding, phase 2, step 2. So got this patient healthy, and he said, I hated my denture. I hate my denture. But he didn't hate me, wasn't annoyed at me. That's my goal in life, not have people annoyed with me. That's true happiness. Less annoyance equals true happiness. So he wasn't annoyed with me because I told him he's not gonna like this denture. So we said, great news, we have options for you. We have a menu of things to help you chew and smile with confidence. What's the option? Teeth that stay in all the time. Fixed teeth. Patient words. Teeth that stay in all the time. Dentist word. Fixed implant overdenture. Patient words. Teeth that stay in all the time. Dentist word. Fixed implant case. Okay? See, even say it different. Now, teeth that snap in and out. Teeth that snap in and out. Dentist word. Removable implant overdenture. Teeth that stay in all the time, teeth that snap in and out, and a denture without any implants. 3 options. So I had this patient this week. I went over the case with him, the menu. Here's one of my golden nacho tips. After go over a menu, small, big, I say, even if you decide to do nothing, we can still be friends, but it's my job to give you a heads up on what happens if you do nothing. Dr. John Coyce, amazing dentist, always start by saying, what happens if you do nothing? Even if you decide to do nothing, we can still be friends, but it's my job to tell you what happens if you do nothing. So this patient, fast forward, selected the removable implant overdenture, teeth that snap in and out all the time. I showed the patient this video. I had a model. Always be sharing your story and showing it and detailing it, bringing it to life. So I now have a patient that agreed to do the most profitable thing in my office. I get to help that patient, and the type of work, a lot more relaxing than the class 2 or the class 3 or the crown on number 15 where the gingiva doesn't stop bleeding. Those things are difficult. These things are fun. Doesn't mean they're not difficult, but it's following a yellow brick road. We have courses on how to restore an implant overdenture, how to talk to patients about this. My team can put, if you text implants to 215-543-6454, text implants to 215-543-6454, we'll immediately send you back a free CE course on how to talk to patients about implant overdentures, one of our best ones. So I was inspired to take a video of behind the scenes of me and my awesome office manager. All right, awesome, Bob. Great job, guys.
Hey, dentistry friends, it's Paul, Dr. Nacho. I'm so glad you asked for the yellow form and the purple form. Those are two forms that I've developed for my office that...
Before we get to that, more free prizes. So we have the yellow form and the purple form, okay? You're gonna see this in the video. The yellow form is our financial form. It reviews how people can pay for stuff. If people do not pay for stuff, your office does not stay in business. So dental school tells you just help people and you'll make money. That is terrible advice. Dental school doesn't teach you about money. They charge a lot of money. They're good at that part of the money. They're not good at telling you how to talk to people about money, patients in your team. So I really love that part of helping dentists. So we have a yellow financial form that breaks it down, and I have a purple implant form that breaks down a single tooth implant. If you would like the yellow and the purple form, just text yellow plus purple to 215-543-6454. My Nacho team will send it to you. So the two forms that I use on a regular basis, the yellow financial form, the purple implant form. These two forms can teach your team. They can orient patients. They can be a reminder for you. So those forms will help you. You're going to then see Kate and Paul, I'm Paul, Dr. Nacho, talk about, we just had this patient leave in our office this week. The patient agreed to a removable implant case, teeth that snap in and out of his mouth. Why did the patient do it? Kate and I have been doing this for over a decade. So I share my systems. Kate shares what she does. It's really a great behind the scenes look at what happens outside the operatory. What happens after I share with the patient and Kate comes in. I also want to share with you, maybe you don't have a Kate. There's only one Kate. Kate works at our office. I'm lucky to have her. You can train someone like a Kate. But before I didn't have Kate, I did it all myself. Or a new dentist, I was telling the money, I was doing the thing, I was getting the treatment plans because I didn't have anyone to hand the ball off to. If you like football, you don't want to hand it off to someone who's going to fumble. You don't want to hand it off to somebody who you haven't trained. So let's watch together here and see how this works with Kate and I. If you like the yellow and purple form, you're going to find out more about that now.
Really help decrease confusion, increase case acceptance, and make dentistry more fun. My team will be glad to send that to you. I'd also like to share with you, we have an amazing case acceptance course, Fundamentals of Implant Dentistry with Case Acceptance Chips, coming up soon. My team will also share that with you. I would love for you to be a part of it. I know you will find it super valuable, super fun, and help you have a great end to your dentisting year. If you have any questions about our next case acceptance program, just text CHIPS to 215-543-6454 or email salsa@dentalnachos.com and let me know how the yellow form and the purple form work out for you.
Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Paul Goodman. A lot of people call me Dr. Nacho. We just saw a patient in our dental office, and I want to review with you how we present treatment plans like a menu. It is a socially distanced time, so normally I'm sitting close to my friend and patient care coordinator, Kate, but as you can see, we are maintaining social distancing. You know I have this mask on here at all times. So we're going to share the patient we just saw was someone who didn't have any teeth. We had removed the teeth, preserved the bone, made short-term dentures without implants or for smiling, not chewing. And now today was the visit where we went over a menu of treatment options. Fixed implant case, removable implant case, a denture without implants. And I like to talk to patients like people. Kate and I work as a team. We've done this for over a decade. So I'm the explainer person and Kate is the money person. So I want to ask Kate, after I explain the treatment to the patient, what is your job?
To review the finances.
And you have there what kind of form?
This is our yellow financial agreement form.
So we love forms to make things easy for people to understand. So I have a Dentrix treatment plan, a list of treatment. Kate has a yellow form. So Kate, when you worked with me for over 10 years, we've grown up, grown older during this time. What do you think makes patients move forward and say yes to treatment after I talk to them? In your experience sitting across from patients telling about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60,000, what do you think one of the reasons they move forward is?
You talk to them like a person and you don't judge if they can afford it or not.
Very true, right. Everyone deserves the option to say no to the best treatment. So Kate, what are some questions people ask you? So we talk about cases that are $20,000.
What are the ways they can pay for it here at our office?
One option is they can pay in full. That option gives them additional savings. They can split it into 3 equal monthly payments spread out over the course of treatment. In this case, it was 9 months. Or we offer outside companies through Care Credit and Compassionate Finance for extended payment plans.
So our goal is to make also the financial agreement like a menu. You can pay in full, you can get a prepayment courtesy, a deal, a lot of people like that. You can stretch it out over the course of treatment. We also have Nacho sponsors like Care Credit and Compassionate Finance. One of our amazing coaches that worked with Kate and I 10 years ago gave us a valuable tip. People do not argue with their own decisions, so you make them feel like they have choices. Now, in this case, we talk to patients. I don't judge what they do. I talk about the treatment, what can be done. Occasionally, I will tell them about broad picture costs, fixed teeth that stain all the time are $25,000, removable teeth that snap in and out are $15,000. Those are not our actual fees, so no one freaks out. It might be more, it might be less. You don't know, can't share fees. It's against the dentisting law. But Kate, what is the option people choose most?
The payment in full option.
So a lot of times Kate was surprised, and I'm surprised that, hey, someone who said they can't afford it, they have 2 kids in college, they have this, when you offer them this prepayment courtesy, it's a great way for them to move forward, but then also offer 2 easy options as well. So this is the time where you want to take the time to explain to patients. I block out a full hour for this. This patient that we saw today, I spent about 15 or 20 minutes reviewing the options with him after we'd taken our CBCT. And Kate, when you went in, tell us the outcome of this patient experience.
The patient decided to pay in full for the entire treatment.
So this is a great opportunity to help another human being. So I want to share with you some of my Nacho secrets that you might be able to use or embrace in your life, whether you're just starting out your dental career or you're in the middle part of your dental career. These are the things that I think about when I'm explaining treatment to patients. Number 1, talk to patients like people, not weird other dentists. So I use regular terms like teeth that snap in and out that you can clean under the sink. Teeth that stay in all the time that require special maintenance like a fancy sports car. When you tell stories like this, people understand because these are things that the experiences they have in life. Secondly, I use video. So I've been using video more and more where I share the story, a 30 to 90 second video of a patient just like them who was concerned about the cost, the time, the pain, and they were glad they did it. They often say, I'm so glad I did it, I wish I did it sooner. And then my most important case acceptance secret is that I don't care what the patient chooses. I care a lot about my menu. Kate, have I ever expressed being upset when a patient didn't move forward with treatment?
Never.
Not one time in a decade, because it's up to them. Just like a menu at a restaurant. They want to order the most expensive bottle of wine, great. They don't want to order at the menu when you're at the restaurant, also great. When your body language shows that, people know you're an authentic and genuine person. The last thing I want to mention before we go is total Nacho confidence. So why do I feel so comfortable looking at a patient saying, the investment for you to chew and smile with confidence is $50,000. I have the exact same inflection, the exact same body language, Kate will tell you. Does it matter if it's $500 or $50,000?
It does not.
Yeah, so this is my Nacho secret. And that is, I know I am helping the patient more than they are helping me. I am totally confident when they are done with their implant case, they're gonna say, I'm so glad I did it. I wish I had done this sooner. So Kate gets this cool opportunity to follow people along the path. And Kate, you're a normal person, not a regular dentist. What you've seen patients get fixed implant cases, removable implant cases. What are some of the things they've said about their cases over time?
They love all of them. We never had any patient that was not satisfied with the outcome. They love it. They love the treatment course, and we never hear any feedback regarding the financial aspect of it.
They're always, and this is implant cases. We get a lot of feedback negative about filling, about this, about that. So this is about our big picture, life-changing cases. So one of the things I can share with you, and Kate can back up, is the more money people spend in your office, the oftentimes the happier they are. And it's because you've done something that you've changed their life forever. They can chew, they can smile, they feel confident, and that truly is a priceless thing. So I encourage you guys to create a team like Kate and I. If you have any questions for us, you can reach out to me. If you want a course on how we do this, you can text implants to 215-543-6454. Just text implants to 215-543-6454 or visit us at dentalnachos.com. And to wrap up this fun case acceptance thing, I do have a little bit of a secret weapon with Kate, because Kate, what are you the proud owner of yourself?
9 implants.
So you cannot have a Kate. I get a Kate, but it is extra special that she's had a great experience with replacing single teeth. Katie's put awesome effort into her mouth. She's a world-class dental patient. And I'll actually say with Kate, I'll be a dental patient. Have you had more annoyances with your regular teeth or the implants over time?
Regular.
Regular teeth. Awesome, guys. Thanks so much. My name is Paul. So what stood out to you with that video? Whether you're watching at home, on demand, watching live, watching years from now, think what stood out to you from that video? What can you take and put into your mindset, into your communication, your clinical skills, your dentisting core? Yeah, I live in front of the Zoom, so here, look, you're building your dentisting core. Sometimes it starts with these small weights. You build up to bigger weights, your dentisting core. But if dental school taught personal training, we would all be lopsided because they're so into the clinical part. But do they talk about the business and mind part and mindset and leadership? Do they talk about the communication, not just with patients, with your team, with people? No, very into the crown prep. You got to get a perfect 6-degree crown prep. But then you get out into the real world, you realize that, man, I could get the crown prep part. I get a lot of practice on that, but I don't get as much help with my assistants fighting over the last box of lidocaine, or somebody refusing to pay a copay, or people wanting a refund, or do I buy a practice or not buy a practice? Or should I invest in this technology? You know, we have a great CBCT sponsor. If you text CBCT to 215-543-6454, is investing in a CBCT going to make me money? Is it going to cost me money? Am I going to have risk? Am I not going to have risk? These are the tough decisions. So you want to develop your dentisting core, and your dentisting core has to do with your mind, your words, and your hands. So from that video, every patient, I live by this, every patient deserves the chance to say no to the best option. Every patient deserves the chance to say no to the best option. It's just words. Give them a menu. Do not prejudge patients. Don't say they can't afford it, they can't afford it. People surprise you all the time. What Kate says there is what I live. Now, you may be thinking at this point, I would like to learn to get into placing dental implants. What do I need to learn to be qualified to do so? So there's 3 skills a dentist, and we probably have a general dentist here, we have endodontists, 3 skills a dentist needs to learn to place implants. 3 skills. You guys ready for them? Okay, here it is. High level technology here. 3 skills. 1, make a flap. You gotta be able to make a flap. Suture and prepare post space. Make a flap and reflect it. If you haven't done that in years, if you've never done it, take a course that helps you, a hands-on course. We have some, other people have some. Take more than 1 course. My first implant that we teach is designed to get you started with your first implant and build from there. It's not called my first and last implant. It's not called a weekend course to do all your stuff. Dentists will take 19 courses on occlusion and still not understand. Every time I go to a course on occlusion, I leave going, I cannot even believe I chew my food right, because my teeth, these dumb teeth, I got working interferences on top of non-working interferences. So we take 19 courses on occlusion. Implant courses are a journey: extraction, bone grafting, placement, case selection, which we'll talk about, easy, medium, hard. So what are the 3 skills GPs need to place dental implants? Here they are. Make a flap, be able to suture, and prepare a post space, drill in a straight direction. If you can do those things, awesome. If you need to learn some of them, also awesome. What are some other things? Now, I'm going to share with you. When you talk to patients, even me, who does this all the time, I know nobody likes paper anymore, okay? I like paper, but nobody likes paper. Paperless everything. Shred the shredder, scan the scanner, okay? But maybe you just get like a notebook, get a clipboard, you can put some nacho stickers on if you want. It's actually not a bad idea, because people say, what are those nacho stickers? And here, have some talking points. Oh, don't say virgin, say tooth without filling. Remember to say dentures without implants are for smiling, not chewing. I'm giving you guys a game plan, a Nacho game plan. You're never going to remember all the things from this video just in the heat of the dentisting battle. Sometimes I don't, and I made the video. So what do you want to write here to remember? Now, I have this course description here. Same thing. So I'm giving you my Nacho secrets. I got my course description here. So I want to make sure, okay, you guys came, whether this course you're watching it for free, maybe one day this course will be $1 million per course. So maybe you missed out on the free back in 2020, but right now, people are watching live currently for free. Maybe you're watching on Dr Nacho Flicks. If you want all kinds of stuff like this from all different instructors, just text Flicks to 215-543-6454. I put together Dr Nacho Flicks with my awesome team. It's 60 plus hours of clinical dentistry, practice management, leadership, business, how to talk to patients. You can get it for 30 days for free. So cancel on day 29. No big deal to me. Get it. Get 50 hours of seed. Take it. I just love for you to test it out. Text Flicks at
543-6454, or just reach out to us at dentalnachos.com. So now I'm giving this course, pretend you're a patient. You really can't see, but I'm behind the scenes. Say, okay, here were the educational objectives. Examine the role of the general dentist in implant dentistry and how to predictably and responsibly add implant placement to your practice toolkit. So how do I make sure that I deliver value to them? Examine the role of the general dentist. It's transforming. General dentists started out only restoring implants. Now we're placing some. General dentists are getting into more. I say JFO, just find out, AAJM, about where you want to be in this world. Maybe you want to take a course and you place straightforward implants, easy, medium, hard. Maybe you want to learn about sinus lift and bone grafting. Maybe you want to place an implant just so you can describe it better to your patient. Remember, restoring dental implants is the most profitable thing you can do. Oftentimes the least stressful thing you can do, and the patients love it. Anything you do to be able to restore more dental implants will help you as a dental practice owner, as an associate dentist, as a husband or wife, as a parent, because anything that you do to make yourself happier, make patients happier, make your team happier, and make more money in the process, that is awesome without working more hours. Review the skills general dentists need to place some of their own dental implants. We did that. Flap, suture, prepare a post space. Flap, reflect the gum tissue. Sew it back together at the end. In the middle, can you drill in a straight direction and place a giant titanium post, otherwise known as an implant, into that space? Develop a case selection protocol for easy, medium, hard. So maybe you're going to go back to a patient after this. Maybe you have a patient tomorrow. Maybe a patient now, and you're just hiding from your hygienist. I do that. I do that in my office all the time. Sometimes I just hide in a room and I say they're calling my name. They'll stop calling eventually. Easy, medium, hard. What are some things for straightforward cases? You want 12 millimeters of bone to the nearest anatomic concern. 12 millimeters of bone height. So you can place a 10 millimeter implant and have 2 extra millimeters there. How fat, how wide? 10 millimeters if you're in your hygiene room or with a patient, take a perioprobe, lie it on its side and measure. Is there 10 millimeters across the way? If there is, likely you're going to have 4 millimeters of bone, 2 millimeters on either side, some gum tissue. That's a good site. Now, if you have 6 millimeters, often there's a buccal plate defect. Don't say buccal plate defect. Say outside part missing. No one cares about buccal plate defect. Outside part missing. We have to add more like spackle. Now, this is just general ways to determine. Is it in the back of the mouth instead of the front of the mouth? Can you get easy access? What sites? 3, 4, 13, 14, 30, 19. These are good starter sites. Others, number 9, aesthetic case. Lower anterior has a lot of anatomic concerns down there. Way in the back, access. So look for these sites to build your own implant sites. Now, this case selection protocol, easy, medium, hard. Now we have 3D technology, a CBCT. We have an awesome CBCT sponsor. We have an amazing course that we have on Nacho Flix and Nacho On Demand. If you want this course, just text CBCT to 215-543-6454. Done by an awesome, hilarious instructor, talks about how he uses CBCT technology every day, not just for implants. We have that in our office now, and I'm glad to have a CBCT. Did not have it in the beginning of implant dentistry. It wasn't a thing. Now it's a thing. So now we can use a 3D X-ray. I say to the patient, hey, do you want a CBCT? I can barely say CBCT, and I'm good at talking. So don't say that to the patient. Say, we're going to take a 3D X-ray. So we can see how tall the bone is, use your hands, how wide the bone is to determine if we're going to need to add bone, like spackle, not need more bone to plan your case. And then we have 2 more things. Learn effective consultation techniques. That's what we're going to finish up on. What you can say. It costs nothing to say different words. Saying different words is free. Watching what I'm going to show you, the 9 words of millions of dollars to patient-centered production, you can start using it tomorrow. You can start using it now. You can start using it after this video. Say these 9 words. More people are going to be interested in JFO and just finding out about implant dentistry and how to work synergistically with your specialist. We talked about that. You want to say to your specialist, hey, I would like to get involved in doing some of these. Would you be able to support me? I'll refer a more difficult case for you. We can learn together. We can build together. That's who you want on your team. Dentisting is so hard. I mean, here's one of my mottos. Ready for it? People don't like the dentist. We may as well like each other. Okay. How many people have said to you, is this an opener for a conversation? Just want to let you know, I don't hate you, but I do hate the dentist. Okay. But we don't hang out after office hours. So it sounds like you hate me. You're the last person I want to see today. I hear that often. So why don't we bond together? Just be nice to each other. Stop the dental student Hunger Games. Not necessary. There's plenty to share. There's millions and millions of implant sites. If you do some implants, you're going to refer more to your specialist to become more implant aware and become better at talking to patients. Now, at this point, I like to ask here on Zoom, what questions do you have that I can answer before we move on? what questions can I answer before I move on? It's a great way to ask questions. So you could say at the end of a hygiene visit, what questions can I answer about your teeth? Not, do you have questions? What questions can I answer? Drop them in the Zoom chat. If you're at home watching on demand, you say, I have a question, but I don't know how I talk through my TV. I always want to talk through the TV, the Seinfeld, like jump right into it. You can't do that. You can text me a question, 215-543-6454, or you can email me a question at salsa@dentalnachos.com. Say, I saw one of your videos about implants. What was that thing that you said about the purple form, the yellow form? Be glad to answer it or have one of my Nacho team members answer it. So everything that matters needs a system, and everything matters. This course has a system. What I do after this is going to have a system. How we clean our bathroom at the office is going to have a system. Checklist manifesto, amazing book. I have it on me like at all times. Definitely would get the checklist manifesto. Awesome book. Another awesome book is E-Myth Revisited. These are two books that I love. So I got all the points in. Those are my nachos that fell. That's a true story there. I got all of my points in for you guys. We went over so much in really just like 37 minutes. Courses like this, 50 to 60 minutes. So we're going to have more time. But I like to give you an opportunity to ask some questions before we finish. So if you have any, just ask them here. We're going to really focus on now the take-home point of the 9 words to millions of dollars to more production, more patient-centered production, help more patients, make more money, not work extra hours, be happier, all the good stuff, have more fun like we talked about. So we're going to go over that now, but if you have questions, drop it in the Zoom chat, or if you want to email me or text me a question, that would be great too. Paul Goodman. I'm a dental practice owner. A lot of people know me as Dr. Nacho. I want to
Are you a dentist that would like to help more patients, have more fun, make more money without working more hours? That sounds a lot like me. I'm a dentist who tries every day to do just that. Patient-centered production, help my team build an awesome, positive environment in our office, be as productive as possible, but not work more hours, because dentisting hours, they're a bit like dog year hours. As Paul, Dr. Nacho Goodman, I've created a program to help with this. I'm going to share with you about this program and also the 9 words to millions of dollars. If you just watch this and learn these 9 words, you can produce millions of more dollars in your dental career in a patient-centered way. I live by this mantra. If it doesn't help, it doesn't matter. Patient-centered production can help the patient, the team, and most of all you. But how do you unlock this ability to get treatment plan acceptance? Dental school does not teach us to do this, but we can at Dental Nachos with our Fundamentals of Implant Dentistry program with case acceptance chips. But I have a special assistant here who's going to help me with the 9 words to millions of dollars. Could you bring our fancy technology over, please, moderator? You want to come say hello? Can you say hi to everyone? Oh, this is the moderator of Dental Nachos. I have a question. Why aren't you in school today? Because of the virus. Because of the virus, school is now in our house. So it is a Nacho Nuts time on earth. So whatever we can learn to make things less Nacho Nuts would be helpful. So this is the 9 words to millions of dollars. What we have here is a missing 2 space. Moderator, can you hand me the red marker? Thank you. Great job. So what are the 9 words to millions of dollars? We have a patient with a missing tooth. I draw just this for the patient, okay? And I say, hey, my job is to tell you what happens if you do nothing. If you leave this space be, nod to Dr. John Coyce, who helped me learn that early in my career. Patients do not accept solutions to problems they do not have. An amazing piece of advice. So we need to create problems for this patient with this missing space. So I also say, after I review all the menu options, just like a restaurant, even if you decide to do nothing, we can still be friends. Always gets a laugh, diffuses the tension. But I want to share with them, here's what happens if you do nothing, select no treatment. First 2 words of the 9 words. This tooth here is going to super erupt. But I don't say super eruption because no one cares about super eruption. We're going to tell you what word I use in a second, but not a dentisting word. This tooth here is going to mesial drift. But I also don't say mesial drift because no one cares about mesial drift. They care about what mesial drift means. And I'm going to tell you that in a second. This here, bone is going to atrophy, but I don't say atrophy. I say something different. This tooth over here may break down. I ask the patient, what's your favorite sports team when sports are allowed to be played? Right now, the NBA is in a bubble. It's kind of all we got. if the Sixers had 5 guys, even though they've been eliminated from the playoffs at this point, if they had 5 players, 5 on the Sixers, 5 on the Lakers, and the Sixers lost 1 player, those players on that team would get tired and break down, just like your teeth without missing one of their players. So what are the 9 words here? Tooth up here, falls down, not super erupts. Tooth here, tips over. Bone shrinks. Other teeth break. So if you make your missing tooth, not implant, missing tooth consultations about the 9 words to create a problem for a patient, to share with them what happens if they do nothing. Fall down, tip over, bone shrinks, other teeth breaks. Those 9 words will change your life, the lives of your patients, and the lives of your team. It will create an opportunity for you to do more patient-centered production. Then I go into the menu of treatment options: RPD, bridge, implant. They can do no treatment, risks and benefits, RPD, risks and benefits, bridge, risks and benefits, or implants. When you share treatment like a menu at a restaurant, it allows the patient to see all the options and make the best decision, not for you, not even always for their teeth, for them. Sometimes it's no treatment, sometimes it's a partial, sometimes it's an implant. This is the foundation of what I do with case acceptance and treatment planning. Talk to patients like people, and magic will happen. I want to share with you a little bit about fundamentals of implant dentistry, a course inspired by an amazing dental student at D4, Tyler Tolbert. Tyler came to Philadelphia for our My First Implant course, where we plan, place, and restore an implant. We place an implant on a live patient, get to do models, suturing, case acceptance. I teach it with one of my awesome mentors and friend, periodontist, who helps us learn over a course of 2 weekends how to do this and get started. It's not all the things you need, it's how to get started. We've had awesome Nachoers take this program. Tyler asked, is there any way we could create that virtually? And we've done just that. We will have 5 hours of on-demand Nacho C on how to extract teeth, bone graft, place implants, plan implants, restore implants, profit from implants, and patient communication. This implant companion is yours to have for life, 5 hours for life as a learning resource. We've also added in 4 hours, 4 one-hour CE on TV shows where you get to watch in on a prosthodontist who places and restores his own implants. How to work with a dental lab, so important. You can plan a case, place an implant, go to restore it, and if the lab does not do a good job, it's not a success. How to extract and bone graft teeth, what GPs can do to get started extracting and bone grafting teeth and building their own implant site. All of this will be wrapped around patient communication, what codes to use. Most important, how to talk to patients about finances with dental implants. So the fundamentals of implant dentistry has the 5-hour implant companion, Own It for Life, the 4-hour live CE on TV show that will help any dentist at any age or stage learn how to do more of this, get their team involved, learn what to do and what to refer. You can bond with your specialists over this. So you take this, the 5 hours, 4 hours of live CE on TV, you get access to the recordings for life. So this is an awesome program to start your journey or to make your journey a little bit better so you can make more money, do patient-centered production in a fun way with your team. Now, I know my dentist people, you guys often have questions about the question. You're often worried someone is trying to scam you, even if it's a good scam. Someone is trying to take advantage of you. Well, watch this. It comes with a Nacho money-back guarantee, just like one of my favorite stores, Nordstrom. If you get the 5-hour companion and you do the CE, and you do the 4 hours of live CE on TV with the recordings and do that CE, and if for any reason at the end you don't like it, just ask us for your money back, and we'll give your money back. You won't get to keep it for life then, but you get to test all of it out. I want you to use it. I want it to make you a happier dentisting human. It's a crazy time on earth with the coronavirus crisis, with the pandemic. What we can do for patients who need our help is get them to move forward with momentum on patient-centered treatment planning. It starts with case acceptance and then delivering this type of care, especially extraction bone grafting. If you're an associate and you want to do more work, produce more dentistry, learn extraction bone grafting. If you're a dental student who wants to get a better job, learn extraction bone grafting. Here's the why. There's so many practice owners that would love to refer some of their extraction bone grafting to an associate in their practice. They would love if an associate can offer that in a responsible way to do that in office and in-house. Still refer out to specialists when need be, but do more in-house. This is what this course is going to teach you. So to sign up, to learn more, just email us at salsadentalnachos.com, text CHIPS to 215-543-6454. Text CHIPS to 215-543-6454. We also have a special discount code, which we'll put in the comments here. You can save $50 on any of the 3 options before the deadline. So I hope you think about this just like a menu, see how it will help you. Even if you decide to do nothing with this, we can still be friends. But I encourage you to look at fundamentals of implant dentistry as an investment in yourself. Dentists wish they could go back and invest in themselves earlier in their career. Patient communication, systems, codes, all wrapped around clinical care. Your dentist in core, how to do things clinically with your hands, how to talk to patients with your words, and how to make decisions with your mind. So if you have any questions for me, please reach out to me. I'm so excited to get this started. I want to thank Tyler Tolbert for inspiring me to do this at Dental Nachos. And
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm a general dentist who's been practicing for 3 years. One of the most important things I felt like I learned was when you said that dentures without implants are for smiling and not eating. I think that's a great way to describe it.
Yes. So that was it there. Dentures without implants are for smiling, not chewing. As we finish up our super fun course, got so much in this one-hour CE course. If you have questions, let me know. If you'd like a copy of the 9 words to millions of dollars, we'll send that to you. Just email 9 words to freenachos@dentalnachos.com. Just email 9 words to freenachos@dentalnachos.com. We'll send you a little picture of it and you can use it as a reference. So we've been through so many great things today, talking about our dentisting core the entire time. Build your dentisting core. You start out small, build it so it's strong. Mind, words, hand skills, talking about why general dentists want to get involved in this implant process in a responsible way. Take a weekend course to learn more, not to be your only education to it, but don't let anyone say, oh, weekend courses stink. It's a great way to get started. Be responsible. Ask people, ask your specialist for help. It's an amazing way to help more patients, make more money, have more fun, be happier, and make your dentist career about what you want it to be. The opportunity to do more implant cases is enormous over the next few decades. The opportunity to do fillings is much. I think people are going to need less fillings. People take better care of their teeth. We did it. That's what we want. We want our patients to take care of their teeth. But do we want to not have a job? Implants, because implants are about structural breakdown. Implants are about teeth retiring. Implants are a positive opportunity to help a person. So we will finish up with this story, couple stories. The story's the star. This amazing patient here, I shared with her, kindly annoyed her about dental implants for at least 2 years. Said your upper denture, it's not going to work. You don't like it. Finally, this patient moved forward with momentum. Awareness, attention, just find out momentum. It doesn't happen for everyone quickly, but don't give up on them because their teeth are not magically going to grow back. So let's see how this patient, who was a little bit molasses with momentum, wasn't moving quickly that forward, but now has done it. Let's see how it turned out.
Okay, guys, we're here with Dr. An and Janice, one of our favorite patients who just got her new implant overdenture. And Janice, could you pop that out for us to take a look at? So these are on the upper. Nice nails, Janice. I like them. Good. And can you show us that there? Nice. So it's U-shaped. There's no palate, not like this denture over here. Traditional denture, which we have given Janice as a backup. But the advantages here are that there is no palate, doesn't cover the roof of the mouth, snaps into place, and you can pop it back in for us, Janice. Awesome. And what are you going to have for your first meal with your new implant denture? Nachos?
Pizza.
Pizza? I like that too. All right, thanks, Janice.
As a dentist, one of the most common questions I get asked is, does my insurance cover this procedure? How does my dental insurance work? My name is Dr. Paul Goodman, practice owner of Pennington Dental Associates in Pennington, New Jersey, and I would like to share with you how dental insurance works. Dental insurance is not really insurance. Dental insurance is a coupon that acts like a benefit with blackout days, just like airline miles. At our office, Pennington Dental Associates, we will do the best job possible to maximize the benefit of your coupon to contribute to your dental care. We would love to meet you, and you can do so by visiting PenningtonDentalCenter.com or reaching out to us at 609-737-0288. Our goal is to help you chew and smile with confidence and make dentistry a little more fun.
So as we finish up, always remember these things, take home points for this episode of why general dentists should consider learning how to place some of their own dental implants. Awareness, attention, just find out, momentum, how people move forward, AAJM. Talk to patients like people and magic will happen. Don't talk to them like weird other dentists. Use forms and systems like our purple implant form, yellow financial form to start to develop your own systems in your dental practice to help you. The skills you need to place dental implants, you can do it, you can learn them. How to make a flap, how to suture, how to prepare a post space. Be responsible with your case selection. Educate yourself and do what's best for your patients, but also learn to add new skills to your toolkit. It's the tough part of being a dentist or doing any job. How do you responsibly add new tools to your toolkit? But there are courses out there, including ours and other ones, that are designed to help you. Most of all, everyone deserves the option. Everyone deserves the chance to say no to the best option. Give people a menu. Don't prejudge them. Let them decide. People will surprise you. Use video to share your story. Get the HIPAA consent and take video of your patients sharing their story. So when another 62-year-old comes in and you're a 31-year-old, you're not going to be able to authentically share all your teeth need to be removed when you look like you have perfect teeth. But when you say, this is the magic, there was someone just like you who had the same concerns about, was it worth the time? Was it worth the energy? Was it worth the pain? There was someone just like you. And that person's glad that he did it. In fact, he or she wishes they did it sooner. Let me share with you their story because they're so excited about their teeth. They let me take a video of them to share. So let me share this story with you. That's how you deal with objections and concerns and conflict, which is normal. So as this ends our CE on TV show, I really appreciate you watching in. The code for this is implants 918. If you're watching live, that code's important. If you're watching on demand, that code is not important. You are going to take a quiz, a 5-question quiz to get CE credit. I always like to leave you with something, you can go and do right now. Give patients a menu. Share with them. Even if you decide to do nothing, we can still be friends. When people ask you a weird question, just say this. What's my insurance cover? Does it cover veneers? Why is this taking so long? How come I have to get my temperature checked before I come to the dentist? Did not think that was going to be a thing. Here's what you say. That's a good question. I would want to know that too. Gives your brain a chance to think. Then the way it works. Will my implant fall out? My sister's implant fell out. Will mine implant fall out? That's a good question. I would want to know that too. That's a good question. Other people have asked that. The way it works is implants are placed where your tooth root used to be, like a titanium root, and the bone cements around it. And the good news is most of the time it goes really, really well, like 9 out of 10 times. But if it didn't go well that 1 out of 10 times, the good news is we could replace it with another one. That's how you deal with concerns. That's how you make people feel confident and comfortable in you. Even if you decide to do nothing, we can still be friends. That's a good question. I would want to know that too. The way it works is, I hope this inspired you to go and do something. Seth Godin is an awesome podcaster, author, marketer, and it's great to sit and listen to information and learn things. I've done it. I've been sitting there. Then you go back to your life and you got so many things to do and say, what did that CE presenter say? Try to do just 1 or 2 things. Do one thing today, one thing tomorrow. And I would love for you to be part of our next Fundamentals of Implant Dentistry and Case Acceptance Chips. Invest in yourself. It's the best investment you can make. Just text CHIPS to 215-543-6454 or visit us at dentalnachos.com. I'm so completely confident, just like I am with implant cases, that you will love it. That if you take the whole course, 5-hour companion, 4-hour live CE on TV featuring a prosthodontist who places and restores an implant, a general dentist that does extraction bone grafting, a lab technician to help you get lab cases right, me helping you with codes, communication, restoring implants, and putting these systems into place. Those 4 hours you watch live CNTV, and you get access to the 5-hour companion and the 4 live CNTV episodes for life. 9C credits you can use as a resource. For any reason you take the 5 plus the 4 and you don't like it, just ask for a refund. Just like the Nordstrom of nachos, I want you to be satisfied with everything. That's how confident I am in this with you. So text CHIPS to 215-543-6454. Invest in yourself. Take that chance. Block out the time. And you don't even need to block out the time because you're going to get all the recordings. So if you can't watch it live, you just listen to it on your walks in the morning like I do. Listen to it in your car while you work out. Have this as a resource because it's going to give you the tools to grow your practice in the best way, make more money without working more hours, help more patients, and most of all, be a happier dentisting human. If I can help you in any way, just reach out to me at dentalnachos.com. I love doing this and I really appreciate your time watching it.